Today I'm going to talk to you about fruitcake. Hi, this is Brett from Brett and Eric Discuss. Now, today I'm going to talk about a product that's probably not as technical and as advanced as Eric's product review of some microphones. Today I'm going to talk to you about fruitcake. Can you believe it? The much maligned fruitcake. Johnny Carson really threw fruitcake under the bus with the old fruitcake lady. But let me tell you something. How many products do you have that a pope has personally got involved in the development and the approval of a product? Think about it. How many products? Well, fruitcake's one of them. In 1490, Pope Innocent VIII wrote a letter, the butter letter as it's referred to, or the butter brief, allowing butter to be used in the making of fruitcake. Prior to that, the church forbid it. But fruitcake, nutty as a fruitcake. We're going to get back to that in a minute. Fruitcake has a very interesting history. Very prized, very important, great significance. And then all of a sudden, right underneath the bus. Fruitcake dates back to the ancient Roman days. Pomegranate seeds, pine nuts, raisins, barley mash, all that thrown in there. And then in the Middle Ages, honey, spices, preserved fruits were added. And over the years, especially in Europe, fruitcake became more popular. Obviously, different countries, different recipes, whether it's darker, lighter, a white icing, a glaze icing, or powdered sugar. And then with the British, with the UK, the British Empire, now known as the Commonwealth, if you've been watching the Crown TV shows on Netflix, you know that the UK at one time really had their finger in about 24% of the world. In a lot of countries from Bermuda to India, besides Canada and Australia, fruitcake. Fruitcake is around the world, folks. Very interesting. The shelf life. There is a family in Michigan, the Morgan L. Ford family, that in 1879 had a fruitcake as a family heirloom. They had it throughout their history, and then in 2002, they actually sampled it on the Jay Leno show. Really quite interesting. But did you know, not only did the Pope intervene in the making of fruitcake, that in 1913, companies set up mail order business. This was the type of business that was there before the online craze that we have with Amazon and everybody else. And then in 1935, nutty as a fruitcake became an expression because in the southern states in the United States, there was a lot of nuts being grown and more nuts were being added to fruitcake. So it became a saying. But fruitcake was the main cake at weddings for decades. And then also big at Christmas. And also charities and Little League sport teams would use it as a fundraiser. I remember selling myself growing up in a Commonwealth country, and we would sell it at Christmas time. We also sold Halloween candy in Halloween to try to create some revenue for our team. But TV shows, actually the first were Father Knows Best and the Donna Reed show, but it was really the Johnny Carson show. You know how Johnny made fun of people. He'd bring them on and, you know, he'd have a laugh with them. Well, he had the fruitcake lady come on, and it really hurt fruitcake. And then every radio station around Christmas time makes jokes of it. It's gotten so bad that in 1995 in Colorado, the first Saturday in January, they have the Great Fruitcake Toss. And a bunch of engineers from Boeing back in 2007 created something called the Omega 380, and it shot the fruitcake 1,470 feet. Probably still a record today. Now, it's probably some form of a cannon. If you use anything more, maybe the local police get involved. But anyhow, I just wanted to sort of say, fruitcake at one point was so important that a pope got involved. It was also so important that for weddings, fruitcake was the cake for weddings. And you'd get little samples of the cake and you'd take it home as your little souvenir. Little League sport teams would sell this stuff. Charities would sell this stuff. Everybody ate fruitcake up until the demise by Johnny Carson just pitching it under the bus. But anyhow, I just wanted to say, now this isn't a technical review of fruitcakes, and there's lighter fruitcakes, darker fruitcakes, different icings. You can go on and research this. Maybe you have to go to a local German or UK style bakery, maybe your local chain bakery. Mine here in town didn't have it. I had to go to another one. They did have it. I'm going to show you a picture of it. Lighter in nature. I was used to the darker form, but give it a try. I know this isn't a technical review, but it's a good product. Give it a try. Be bold, be wild, live on the edge. As the old Alka-Seltzer commercial would say, try it, you'll like it. Probably a bad reference considering I'm telling you to eat food. Anyhow, signing off. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any comments, please send them my way, and maybe we'll do a follow-up on fruitcake. Anyhow, thank you. Hey, thanks for watching Brett and Eric discuss. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, give us the thumbs up.
If you have any comments, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment down below.
Also, if you haven't already subscribed yet, please do so.
Next to that subscribe button is a notification bell. If you like these videos, ring that bell.